Did you hear about what they did to Aaliyah? The new story with Lifetime, literally. Now, the new docuseries, or the final episode of the docuseries, is talking about an NDA. You know what an NDA, the non-disclosure agreement? That's why this girl never said anything. So it's what's being alleged in the final episode of the docuseries Surviving R. Kelly on Lifetime. They're stating that the reason why you never heard them talking any type of mess about R. Kelly, whether it's the Aaliyah or the parents or anybody in the family, is not because allegedly they were in cahoots. It's because R. Kelly was like, y'all are going to be signing an NDA before she ever leaves me. Oh, you heard correct. An NDA in order to separate. Not because it was illegal, but just to separate and keep him looking good in the public eye. It's been alleged that they were married August of 1994, which was a few months after she released her album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Oh, I know. 1994, she was 15. In the docuseries, they're stating that the parents were not too excited about this, and so they forced an annulment in 1995, February to be exact. And this is coming from Jem Pratt, a childhood friend of Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, and a former security guard. And Mr. Jem Pratt, the alleged childhood friend and former security guard of R. Kelly, stated that people basically got it all wrong. They were upset, so that's why they forced the annulment. But before the annulment could be completed, R. Kelly countered and said, y'all need to sign an NDA, and you cannot press charges, which was all contained in the NDA allegedly. But also, the family countered and was like, or he offered, it didn't really specify, that he had to give the rights to 3 of his albums as a financial incentive to sign the NDA. Mr. Pratt was doing a whole lot of finger pointing and was saying that for 3 decades, there was a bunch of enablers who were acting on behalf of R. Kelly to make arrangements for underage girls to fly out to see him for private meetings. So Mr. Pratt says that people around R. Kelly were enabling him and providing him with underage girls. So he's self-incriminating them. Gotcha. At the end of the day, this is just confirmation, as we already know, that Aaliyah was either one or the first victim or alleged victim of R. Kelly. I'm going to end it here for right now, but I just wanted to state that I just find it funny that many people were able to get on a docuseries and incriminate themselves. And people are taking it as pure entertainment. But you have a security guard who says, hey, yeah, many of us, enabled them. It wasn't me, though. I saw them. But yet for 3 decades, you were privy to that information and did nothing. His wife knew about Aaliyah, knew all the stories, but she did her, I'm a victim once it wasn't beneficial to her financially, allegedly, of course. You had many women, older women, who saw the younger girls coming in, but they didn't fight for them. But they're willing to talk about it openly on the national stage for financial gain. But they're not being arrested. I'm just very confused on where we've gotten to the extent of clout. And yes, I'm glad that they made this docuseries to open our eyes to the depths of the alleged goings on with Mr. R. Kelly. But I'm also disillusioned by the fact that there's multiple adults who are on camera stating they knew and did nothing. What are we saying by allowing that to go on? Just my thoughts. Let me hear your thoughts.